I don't let progeria define me. That's not who I am. I just happen to have this, which makes me special in a way.
Hey.
My name is Tiffany, and I'm 41 years old. Get in the zone with me. And I am a business owner. I was first diagnosed with progeria in my late 20s.
Wide and sweeping that right leg up, reach into the
Yoga helps me with many things. It helps maintain a healthy immune system for me, which is very important. It's important for me to keep flexible so I can live my life and go about my day. I am approximately 4 feet 5 inches tall. I'm losing my hair. I do have aortic stenosis, but it's very mild. With progeria, I have experienced tooth, not necessarily decay. I have resorption of the root, which basically means my roots are disintegrating, and that causes me to have them removed, so I don't have a lot of my own natural teeth anymore. And I weigh about 58 pounds. The fact that I am so little, some people in the world think that they can take advantage of me. I'll have my moment of sadness, but I bounce back from that. Resilience is definitely a strength of mine. I love to dance, and I dance any chance I get. I love hanging out with my friends. I love to travel a lot. There's a lot of live music in Columbus and a lot of arts, and I love doing that. My brother Chad, he's no longer with us, he also had progeria, same as me, but he had it a lot worse. He broke his femur bone. He ended up losing his leg, and he got an infection, and then he died because his heart was so weak. So, but he was awesome, and I miss him very much. When my brother died, it really opened my eyes to what the rest of my life was going to be like.
Hi! Where are you? Nice to see you again. So I met Tiffany through her brother, Chad, goodness, 10 years ago now? Or has it been a little bit longer?
It's probably a little longer. Yes! Look at that view.
Since I've met Tiffany, things haven't changed dramatically. It seems to be taking good care of herself.
This is so cool.
So the samples we would have taken like from Chad, we took the skin biopsy, we can grow them up in the lab, actually do that here. Tiffany's case is really rare, so rare actually that we wound up asking Tiffany, Chad, and family if we could write this up in a medical journal, because this had never been described previously. So we're talking now down to 1 in 40 million, 1 in 50 million people, so incredibly rare. The nice thing about the skin biopsy we took from Chad is that we could take those cells and grow them up in the lab and then keep the cells going forever.
He lives on forever.
So he lives forever.
That's awesome.
For people with the typical progeria, unfortunately have a very short life. So many of them are dying in their teens, 12, 13 is kind of the average that people talk about. I think it took so long for you and Chad to get diagnosed because you were so unique.
I was always confused. I'm like, how does my mom not have it? But we got it from her. I'm like, she has to have it.
She does. But when you take a look at hers seems so much milder compared to what you and Chad went through. And then my job is trying to keep you safe as best as I can with, are there medications or anything else that we could do to slow down things?
Mm-hmm. And keep myself active. I have 2 businesses at this time. I have a cleaning business, and then I have a candle company called Recycle Karma. I take beer, wine, and liquor bottles and recycle them into candles. Basically what I do is I use soy wax and I melt it in my little melter here. I pour out the wax, put my scent in it. I usually blend some smells, or some people order specific things. Basically just mix it up, pour it, and then I sell it, and it looks like this. This was a beer, and then somebody drank it, and now it's a candle, and I recycle. And that's pretty much what I do with my candles, and I love it. And it turned it from a hobby into my little business. It's my retirement plan. Is that you? Do you see me opening the door?
Hello.
What's that?
Yeah, but that's for the
Oh, Mom, this is my place.
first time I've been here.
You like it?
Looks like you.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
So, Mom, when I went to Dr. McBride today and I was asking him about you and how I'm the oldest living person with it, you are actually the oldest living person with it because you have it. Did you realize that?
No. I know I'm pretty old.
Well, I said, so my mom is the oldest living person with progeria. He goes, yeah. So, Mom, high five! Woo!
Tiffany is very active, very fun-loving. She may be tiny, but she can do anything. Just ask her. When Tiff came along, we knew there was something wrong.
Tiffany jumped to grab the cat.
She didn't have the nose. There was no defect that you could see.
No.
Not like some of the kids are born with it, you can tell.
It was a shock. I had no idea. None of us did. Yeah, she was very outgoing, personable, and what? Oh, I'm very proud of her. She's, living on her own, and she wants to do as much as she can on her own. And
If she has any faults at all, she drives too fast. She could drive a NASCAR.
love you.
I did. It's almost gone.
Have fun tonight.
I have one bag left. Bye. It'll be spring. Hi. Thank you. My friend. Hi. Even non-cocktail having.
I admire her ability to get back up again. She has had some adversity in her life, but she has never let any of that get her down. She almost sees all that adversity in her life as like an incentive to just go out and do better and be better. And that's who she really is.
I have been positive pretty much all my life, and I don't know where I get it from. I was born this way. I've learned to be comfortable with who I am. That helps me cope with being different when it comes to having a disease. I just live my life with a positive attitude. I get up every day happy.